Oh, there we have it. That's our creamy beef, leek and crispy potatoes. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a bit of a creamy beef. So I've got some chuck roast, we got some leeks, and we're going to put a potato topping on it. Now we are doing it all in the oven. Okay, no pressure cooking of this. It's going to cook for 1.5 hours in there, and then we will finish it off uncovered. So 1.5 hours we're going to cover this. This will be really tender, fingers crossed, and then we're going to finish it off and we're going to enjoy it. Come on. Veggies, okay, we don't have to worry about the potatoes just yet because we are going to cook the beef. I've already started on some leeks and I've already cleaned them, as you can see, and all it is, we are just doing that. Nothing technical about this cook. It's a dump it and bake it. It's so simple. Okay, so we'll just chuck that in there for now. We've got an onion. And again, we are just going to cube the onion. You can slice it if you want. You can go as big as you like. Okay. Now we're talking. And that lot back in there. As easy as that. We have some garlic. We're going to give that a mashing. Now, it doesn't have to be fine, that's up to you, as usual. For me, chunks of garlic, because it's just going to cook in there for hours, so it doesn't matter. So just run your knife over. Now you can really go to town and give it a mince up. That'll do, I'm not bothered. It's going to cook for so long that it's going to be so tender in there. So this really is an old school cooking, okay? Really old school. This is how it used to be done. The good old days from grandmas and mothers and what have you. Right, we want to cube up our beef, okay? This is chuck roast or braising steak. And we want to cube it. Now, as big as small as you like, it's being baked in the oven, cooked in the oven. So it will all break down. So you don't have to worry about it. Depends on how big you want the chunks of meat in your dish. Depends on how big you want the chunks of meat in your dish, you know. And if you've got bits of fat like that, keep it. It's going to break down completely. So we're going to chuck that lot in there. And what we're going to do is old school flour, salt and pepper on there. You don't worry about this, it's all going to break down. We've got that bit running through there. You decide whether you want to keep a little bit of that or not. Up to you. So let's come through here. Got that in there, look. So be it. Now, of course, if you can't get a lump of chuck roast like this or braising steak, it is ready, available in supermarkets, already cubed up. Or go to the butcher. And then you ain't doing this, you're just opening a packet. Okay, it's an old school, easy cook, okay? Nothing to get flustered over with this type of cooking. We want to salt and pepper our meat. Nice and steady, a little bit of salt in there. And pepper, salt and pepper to taste. But this is going to be cooked for ages inside some gravy. Okay, we've got that on there. Have you seen one of these things? Anyway, what you do in there, grab your flour, and then you do that. How easy is that? And there you get your hand in, and we want some flour on that beef. Okay, old school cooking, it puts a little bit of a crusty on there, helps thicken up in the sauce or the gravy, depends what you're cooking. So we've got some nice stuck together meat there, ready for frying. We're going to brown it off and then we're going to chuck it in a tray. There you go, come on. Okay, bring in a pan, chuck in some oil, and let's get that beef fried off with a bit of a sear on there. Okay, let's have that meat in there. Oh, I'm going to put the whole lot in. I'm going to crowd the pan, chuck it all in, it's still going to cook. What a sear on there. Now you're going to want your oven on at 200 degrees, don't forget. Click on the more under the comments, it all drops down. There's your ingredients. So a nice bit of colour on here. We're not trying to cook this, in fact it won't cook properly. If you just try and cook it all through on there, it'll be as tough as old boots. So a little sear on, it's coming out and it's going to go in a dish. Okay, grab yourself a tray, grab yourself a suitable dish. That is okay, that wants to come out and go in that dish. So out it comes, it doesn't matter if you bring any juices out with it, that's fine. So that is 800 grams of stewing beef, braising steak, chuck, roll, roast, whatever you know it by. Okay, nice and steady. In this pan we want some butter, about that much. In there with your leek. In there with your onions. Soften those up for about 4 to 5 minutes. Nice and steady. To be honest, for the amount of time that this is going to be cooked, it doesn't really need to go 5 minutes on here. You know, it's going to be cooked in there for an awful long time. Okay, clear yourself a space in there with your garlic. Give the garlic a minute in there, turn it all in, and that's job done. It's a very steady cook, this one, isn't it? Come on, everybody can put a really high-class meal on the table. In it goes, just give it a little minute in there. There we have it. Bring back in our tray. And we want all that leek and onion mix in there. Okay, we want to season this up. We're going to go in there with some dried thyme. You can use fresh. Up to you. We got a little bit of Dijon mustard. We're going to go a tablespoon in there. It's a classic seasoning blend really. And we've got some beef stock. Now this beef stock is made out of granules. And that is going in there. Okay, it's just a case of let's have that in there. Distribute it through. Stir it in. Looking good to me. Looking good to me. Right, we need to cover that with foil. Or if you've got one with a lid, put a lid on. Okay, no more to it than let's stick that in the oven for 1.5 hours. So in about an hour and a half, we'll be prepping some potatoes to go over the top. So that's it, we don't have to do anything now apart from wash up. There you go. Okay, we've had about an hour and a half in there. I've already started on the potatoes, but basically what we're doing, I'm using these little potatoes and I'm keeping the skin on. You don't have to, you can use potatoes, peel them, but we want to slice. Okay, we want some sliced potatoes going on the top of that dish. So it's very straightforward. Come on. No rush. Done. In there. It smells marvellous. Right, come on. We want that off there. Oh, bubbling goodness or what? Right, what we're going to do is a sneaky one. It's creamy beef. In there with some cream. And we are in there with some cheddar. Okay, and that is a stir in. That is going to give us our creamy beef in there with a little bit of something else from the cheese. Okay, so we've got that going on. Now be careful, we need to layer up our potatoes. So nice and steady. And if you can, overlap them. Now, I'm not very careful these days. So they're just going to get chucked on basically. Okay, we got our potatoes on there, a little bit of seasoning on there. We're doing that, and we're going to put a little bit of paprika on here as well actually. We want some butter. I want to put some oil in there. A little bit of oil. We're going to give that a mix up. I want to brush it on there. A little bit of that on there. Now, melted butter works an awful lot better than this. I did think this would be soft enough, but not to worry. It's on. And we want some Parmesan. Parmesan on there. And then this is going in the oven for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere around about there. And all these potatoes will be crispy on the top of here. Okay, let's whack that back in the oven for about 45 minutes. Okay, when you've had your time, that can come out of there. Look at that. Oh, we're on there. Look at that thing. Oh, there's some bubbling goodness. Right, we're going to have to let that definitely cool down about 5 minutes or so. Let it settle and then we can serve it up. We are in here. Come on. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely sensational. Oh, on there. Come on. Oh, look at that creamy beef. And there's some topping. Oh, come on, look. That is sensational. On there, some pickled beetroot to cut through that richness of our creamy beef. Oh, there we have it. That's our creamy beef, leek and crispy potatoes. Look at that, in there, look, we got our leeks and that in there. Oh, we got our beef. So what's our beef like? Spoon, fork, look at that. Tender, tender, tender. Not as tender as cooking in a pressure cooker, because we only cooked it for an hour and a half in the oven, plus the 40 minutes. But you know, good enough. Oh, come on. What an outstanding flavour. Our leek in there, look, we got potato, we got that creamy beef. That is outstanding. What an easy meal to put together. Now I've got some beetroot to cut through the creaminess, but you know, you could serve it with buttered peas, beans, anything you like. Our leeks have completely melted into the sauce. We got that little bit of parmesan on there, look, and we got that crispy edge. Oh yeah. So there you go, that's our creamy beef with leek topped with those crispy potatoes. Absolutely outstanding. There you go, there's an easy one. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make a bake like this. Serve it whatever, serve it with crusty bread. Oh, come on. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Oh, I've got to get stuck in. We'll catch you in the next video. That is absolutely outstanding. What a flavour.